All right, guys, we have a pretty interesting or gnarly looking citizen diver here, depending on what your thoughts are on it. But I do love the bold pop of fluorescent orange on this. Beautiful. I love that aspect of it. Well, this is called the NB. Let's see if we can get this orientated properly here. I can't really see it very good. NB6004-83E has a retail price of $1,295. Little on the high side for a Citizen automatic diver. We're used to crazy good deals, but this one's specced out a little bit. With its crazy titanium, it's scratch resistant, Duratec, I think, or something like that they call it, and unique features for sure. Everything's pretty much one off on this. Pretty fun overall. Let's get into it. Big thanks to Saltzman's up in Rhode Island. I'll put a link down below. Check it out. It'll have contact information so you can get a hold of Richard or email. Check out their website, but let them know I sent you if you're interested in picking up a Citizen diver. I actually have that, the more affordable Citizen diver I picked up from them, but I'm looking a little bit more at some other Citizen divers. There's even that newer, smaller titanium one, so I'm looking at that one as well. I wanted to check this one out, so Richard sent it over, so big thanks to them for doing so. 46 millimeter case, 50 millimeter lug to lug. You can see that signed crown, the ProMaster crown signed. Thickness is at 15.5. You do have a double domed sapphire crystal on this guy. And the best I could measure here is 24. It's a little weird because it's like 23 something, but it's basically 24 millimeter lug width. Bracelet is a very nice bracelet, tapering down to 20 millimeter, and it has a excellent clasp. Simple signed flip over clasp here, and then of course double pushers, milled out center, and then you have an on-the-fly quick adjust here. So you just slide this forward like so, and then you can ratchet that out. Now, like a pair of handcuffs, it'll automatically ratchet in. I've heard. I've never, a friend told me or something. 7.5 millimeter screw down crown, 200 meter water resist, not sized. With all the links, weighs in at 147 grams. So it's actually pretty dang light. You do have a great 60 click bezel bezel action on this. So tons of traction, and even though it's semi-shrouded, you can access it. Like a lot of them, you can't. You can access it top, side, whatever. Super easy to turn. Nice tactile feel and lines up perfectly. And we'll do a close-up here in a second. And you can check out some of the textures and overall designs on this. It's pretty wild. Inside this watch is a automatic Miyota movement. They're owned by Citizen, of course. That's what they're going to use. It is called the 9051. A little bit different. I haven't really handled the watch with that movement. It's known for its anti-magnetic properties. So they use, different materials in there, probably in the balance and everything, the springs, inside. They're going to be anti-magnetic. It's all the way up to, I think, 16 or 18. I think it's 16,000 amp meters that it's anti-magnetic to. So pretty dang good spec there. But check out that bezel insert. Isn't that wild? And you're probably wondering, did I try turning one of those screws? Maybe. Did it turn? No. So I don't know what they're in there for. It's just, I guess it's to hold on the bezel, but they might be just kind of locked in place. So, but two things I want to point out. One, very interesting that they put a minute track on the inner of the bezel, and you also have it on the chapter inside the watch. And two, everything lines up. Seiko? So anyway, yeah, Citizen does a great job of lining everything up and giving us many things that should line up and still doing so. Well done, Citizen. Love that pop of orange on the minute hand and on the tip of the seconds hand. Little dash of red at the bottom of the 12 indice there. Silver date wheel at the 3 o'clock position. And check out the texturing on that dial. Very, very cool. Kind of plays in with the bezel insert as well. There's just a closer look at it. Here's a look at the case back. Titanium, sapphire, all that good stuff. Duratec, yeah, says it even right there. Made in Japan. Magnetic resistant to 16,000. I thought that was an 8, but it's really small. It's 16,000. And then the bracelet sizing on this thing, you can see the arrows on the bracelet. So it's probably a pin and collar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's going to be a pin and tube. It is not a split pin, so it's going to be a pin and tube system there. All right, let's try this on my 7¼ inch wrist, so you can see what that looks like. If I can get this tag out of the way a little bit. It is, again, it's a brand new watch. It's not sized for me, but anyway, you'll be able to see it. And sometimes it's hard to get a good vibe on it. It is a larger watch, guys. It's 46 by 50. So for me to sit here and try to pretend that it's not a 46 by 50 would be ludicrous. It is a 46 by 50 watch, but being titanium and only weighing 147 grams, it's on the lighter side of things, so it balances out. And titanium has a really nice feel on skin. It doesn't really transmit the heat or cold like stainless steel would. Now, let's blast this guy a little bit. Oh, that looks so cool to the naked eye. And see what the loom looks like on this thing. I thought when I tested it before, it seemed like it was a little weak, but yeah, it seems like it's pretty dang good here. A nice green glow to that. So plenty of loom there. Even reflects off that sapphire crystal a little bit. Kind of like some of those Seiko tunas used to do, or do currently even. So anyway, guys, there is a quick look at a beast of a citizen diver. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.